Welcome everyone. This video is going to be a 30-minute chair yoga. Okay, so yoga doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be done down on a mat. Okay, you can get a great stretch seated in a chair. Make sure your chair is nice and sturdy, and a chair that doesn't have arms on the side would be best because we really want some space around us to be able to step out, to not be hitting our arms along the side. So armless chair works best. Other than that, you can do this workout in your bare feet. You can do it with sneakers on, whatever works for you. So what I want you to do is start off by getting nice and comfortable in your chair. Okay, feet down on the floor in front of you. And just kind of feel your feet get a little bit heavier and let them ground down into the floor in front of you. And just let your feet relax. Let your legs feel relaxed, fully supported by the chair underneath you. And then you can even take a second, relax your back into the back of your chair. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And then you can soften your gaze or even close your eyes. And for a second here, I just want you to listen to the sound of my voice. So as you're sitting here, focus on what your ears are hearing. And then with your fingers on your legs, just kind of feel the legs underneath your hands. Okay, so are you wearing jeans? Are you wearing something soft? Okay, just tune into the sense of what you feel. And then take a breath in and notice the air. Okay, when you breathed in, was the air warm? Was it cool? Is it a little dry? Is it a little humid? So for me, I'm sitting outside on what has been a very rainy day. When I breathe in, I can smell the humidity in the air. Okay, and the whole point of this is just to tune us in to the world around us. Okay, so we spend a lot of time living in our past or thinking about our future, and sometimes we don't take the moments that we need to tune in to the world around us. This is where life is happening, right in this moment. And then take your attention and focus it inward. Okay, do you feel your heart beating? Do you feel the ground underneath your toes? How is your back feeling? How are your hips feeling? How about your knees? Okay, whatever your body is telling you right at this moment, just take a moment to acknowledge it. And that's going to help us as we go through our stretches here to know what's going to feel best for you. So now that we're kind of a little bit in touch with what's going on inside, you can open your eyes. Hi, kitty. And we're going to take a breath in through our nose. No, 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 not claws. And exhale it out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh your breath out. If you did that right, you should be able to hear your breath. Okay, and you're probably alone in your living room, so no worries about what anyone else is thinking. Okay, make it nice and loud, like big sigh of relief. Perfect. All right, and then we're going to start adding that breath in with our movement. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in, and I want you to look up, roll your shoulders back, and maybe lift just a little bit taller in your chair. And then exhale your breath, and you're going to bring your chin down, let your shoulders round, and just kind of take a little stretch through your back, just like a cat would do. Yeah, they're really good at these. Want to show them how it's done, Cleo? Breathe in, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, lengthen the back, and then exhale. Round everything in the back. Lengthen, lengthen. Okay, a couple more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come up nice and tall. Let your shoulders relax. Let your arms come down by your side. And we're going to breathe in. Take a stretch up. Exhale down. Okay, and for some of us, maybe that reach doesn't come up all the way overhead. Okay, so just kind of take a little test, even if you're just lifting out shoulder height and exhaling down, that works too. Okay, so maybe test it out, breathe in, maybe a little higher than shoulders, maybe not. Okay, so that was also the point of, with our eyes closed, about thinking about how the body's feeling today. Maybe that wasn't right for the shoulder, but a little movement always feels good. So work within a range that feels comfortable. And then we're going to take those arm reaches in front of us. Okay, and again, maybe let's just start off chest height. Unhinge your wrist and sweep down. Breathe in. Unhinge the wrist. Exhale down. Okay, and if you want to go a little bit higher, go a little higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you try to figure out how you can get a little bit closer. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now you're going to lace your fingers together. Keep this exact shape of the arm. You can start off with hands gently resting on the leg. And we're going to breathe in, lift up chest height, and exhale down. A little bit bigger. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, maybe that's as high as you can go. That's okay. Inhale. If you can go a little bit higher, go ahead. And we're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. Okay, as high as you comfortably can. Just hold that stretch for a second. And exhale down. Okay, and let's do that one more time. Okay, lengthen up as much as you can. And then flip your palms over and cross them up. And exhale down. We're going to breathe in. And now twist. Maybe over to your right side first. And then imagine there's a rainbow over your head. We're going to follow that rainbow up and right over to the other side and down. Okay, then trace that rainbow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time in each direction. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. One big stretch up, and then exhale. Relax your arms down and roll out your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You're going to walk yourself a little bit farther forward in your chair. We're going to take the feet a nice comfortable distance apart. Okay, sit up as tall as you can and then lean forward. And we're going to take a circle around. So we're going to come over to the right side, leaning like you're almost going to tip over, fall out of the chair. Not quite that far though. And then around the back. Okay, as you come around that, we're doing that nice rounded motion like we did when we did those cat-cow stretches. And then we're going to lean over to the left side and then back where we started from. Okay, we're going to do that in 4 circles, but we're going to make that nice and smooth, hitting each of those points around. Okay, follow your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more. And then we're going to go the other way. Okay, by the way, as we do this, or any of the exercises for that matter, when you're doing it, you may not look exactly like I do. Okay, maybe your feet are closer, maybe your feet are wider, maybe you're going faster, maybe you're going slower. That's okay. Okay, so your body is your teacher. I'm just here to make suggestions. Hey, 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 no pause. All right, and then we're going to come back up. We're going to take our feet out just a little bit wider. Take a breath in. And then when you exhale, I want you to lean forward, folding from your hips. Okay. And you're going to feel this nice stretch in through the hips. Stop wherever it's comfortable. So again, you might be up a little bit higher. You might be down a little bit lower. Wherever you are, that's fine as long as it feels good. Hold it right there while you take a breath in. And then with your exhale, you're going to push yourself back up. Okay, again, inhale at the top. Exhale, lean forward. Hold it there while you breathe in. And then exhale and lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hold. She's purring. Yeah, that's all she wants is love. Okay, but you can't do it while you're sticking your claws into me. Exhale up. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and hold. And then exhale up. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. Breathe in. And exhale. And press up. Okay, we're going to do those stretches again. This time we want to do a little twist. Inhale at the top, and you're going to exhale. Start folding forward, but you're going to take your right shoulder and push it over in the direction of your left knee. You're pushing it just far enough it's comfortable. And then lift back up. Same thing on the other side. Twist. Press that shoulder down over toward the opposite knee. And lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. How about one more time each way? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lift back up. And then we're just going to reach across. So I want you to take your right arm Sweep it across your body and see how far you can reach over to the other side. Come back to the center, do the same thing on the other side. Just reach that arm across, see how far you can reach. Like if I was trying to take my fingers and touch over here, the side of the garage, and back. And then when I cross over here, almost like I'm trying to reach far enough, I could touch the fence. One more time each way. Big reach and stretch. Back to the center. Big reach and stretch. And back where we started. All right, I'm going to walk my feet back in. You can bring them in toe heel or you can just step them in. Okay, and let's work on bringing a little blood flow into those hips. So you're going to take your hands, bring them underneath your thigh. The arms are going to do some work here. And we just want to take that leg around in a circle, as big a circle as what feels good. Okay, follow your breath, inhaling and exhaling. This is why I have to do so much laundry, Cleo. Your cat hair gets all over everything. Okay, as the hip warms up, you might be able to do bigger circles. Okay, but keep it comfortable. And then once that feels pretty good, pretty smooth, start going the opposite direction. So we have a very old house that was built back in the 1800s, and it has the old style radiators in it. So when we first moved in, we thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome. We can use the heat from our radiators to dry our clothes. And the cats were thinking, wow, somebody put this nice clean laundry here for me to sleep on. So I would get all the laundry done. And by the time the clothes would dry, they'd be covered with cat hair and it would be time to wash them again. So gave up on that. Thank goodness my mom got us a dryer. All right, scoop under the opposite leg and start taking that leg around in those nice easy circles. Okay, and again, this should feel good. Okay, so especially when arthritis starts setting into the joint, really gentle but continuous movement is what's going to make them feel the best. Okay, it relieves the inflammation. We get a fresh blood supply going through. Can really alleviate the stiffness. So it's kind, gentle movements that are best for the body. And go the opposite way. Okay, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And then set that leg down. Okay, we're going to take those stretches just a little bit deeper. So we're going to start off extending your right leg in front of you and just take the foot around in as big a circle as you comfortably can. Okay, I love this stretch in particular. Different ways of moving the ankles. My ankles tend to be really tight from a lot of overuse in exercise. Okay, and stretching that out feels heavenly. Okay, you're going to rotate the feet in and out. Okay, this also works on a little bit of strength and range of motion, okay, which also helps us with our balance. And then flex and point, flex and point. Okay, you're going to flex the foot and leave it flexed, and then set the heel down on the floor. You might need to edge a little bit closer toward the front of your chair to really extend that leg out. You're going to bring your shoulders up over your hips. Take a breath in, and then with your exhale, keep your chest lifted and start hinging right at your hips, leaning forward. As you do that, you'll feel a stretch start to come into the back side of your leg, and you're going to hold it right there. And then lift your shoulders up. Now you're going to take that foot, keep the heel down, but push your toes away from you. Okay, so now we're stretching along the front of the leg, right deep into the shin. And then you're going to take that foot, cross it either down at your ankle. If you're going to come here, you're going to rotate the knee out. And if that's not doing it for you, stretch wise, you're going to cross over the thigh, roll your shoulders out. And with your exhale, just lean forward a little bit, far enough to feel the stretch. Okay, while we're here, you should still be able to see me. So the shoulders should be drooping, the head shouldn't be dropping. Okay, chest is going to stay lifted. Hinging comes from the hip, not from the shoulders. Stay nice and lifted here and feel like you're breathing right into that hip. We're going to hold it 2 more breaths, okay, because hips are tight for most people. So we really want to get a good stretching for them. Hold it 1 more breath. And then we're going to bring those shoulders back over the hips. And we're going to go through all those stretches over on the other side, starting by extending the leg out, rotating the ankle, go the other way. I want to be a cat. Wouldn't that be the best life? Lots of naps, treats, going through life thinking nothing is too good for you. And then flex and point. All right, keep that foot flat. Set the heel down. Lengthen that leg out. Breathe in. And exhale. Lean from your hips. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your shoulders nice and lifted. I should say keep the shoulders neutral. Don't want the shoulders lifted. You just don't want them drooping. And then bring the shoulders back up over the hips and push your toes away from you. Stretch the front of the leg right along the shin. It's not an area that's always super tight, but you will find people get something called shin splints where there is tightness on the front of the shin. So you have to take those stretches front and back, side to side. Make sure everything's balanced, everything's flexible. And then we're going to take that foot, cross it either low or up a little bit higher. Roll your shoulders out wide. Breathe in and exhale. Again, keep the chest lifted and lean just far enough forward so you start to feel that pulse in your outer hip. Hold it there. Okay, we're going to hold it here 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, Breathe out. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then bring the shoulders back up. Place the feet side by side. Okay, take a breath in. Stretch up as far as you comfortably can. And then reach back, grab your chair in both hands. So you're going to need a little bit of leverage here. And you're going to pull down, okay, and take a stretch across your chest using your chair to really take the stretch a little bit deeper than you ordinarily would be able to. Okay, so um, sometimes there's not the flexibility in the shoulders to bring the hands together and pull down, which is how we would get that stretch ordinarily. So a chair can give you the leverage where the hands are still separated, but you're still getting what you need for that little pull down and really going deep into the chest. Hold it. One more deep breath. And then release the arm. Okay, we're going to take those hands, bring them back in front of us. Just hold it right there for a second, applying a little pressure in with the palms of the hands. Okay, and we're doing this with a relatively neutral wrist. So I don't have my hands out wide, I've got them down so I can apply pressure on the palms without placing pressure on the joint. All right, we're going to come down to the heart, take a breath in, and you're going to exhale and turn your head as far as you comfortably can to the right. See if you can look over your shoulder, and then look back toward me. Okay, do that again. This time you're going to look over the left shoulder as far as you comfortably can. Look back toward me. Okay, and the range might not be the same on both sides. Okay, you might find one direction is a lot easier than the other one, but that's why we do both sides. Exhale and inhale. Okay, now we want to take that a little bit deeper. So look to your right, but as you do that, push your hands over to the other side. Okay, hold it there. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And look back toward me. And then we're going to do that the opposite way. Okay, push your hands over to the right shoulder as you look over your left shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. And then everything comes back to neutral. Okay, you're going to relax the hands down to your lap. Okay, and you're going to take a deep breath in. And when you do, you're going to tighten as many muscles in your body as you possibly can. Okay, so think of tightening your feet, pushing them down, tightening your legs, tightening your core, squeezing the shoulders, making a fist. Okay, tighten everything. Deep breath in, hold it there. And then when you exhale, try to relax every single one of those muscles. Okay, do that one more time. Breathe in, tighten everything up as much as you can. Okay, feel what it's like to hold tension in your body. Okay, pause here for a second. Notice the sensations. And then exhale and feel what it's like to let go of all that. Okay, so sometimes we're walking through life holding a lot of tension in our body. We don't even realize we're doing it. So every once in a while, it's a good little practice to tense up the body and then consciously let everything relax. Okay, so we can't always make our problems go away, but we can release what those stressors are doing to our body. All right, take a nice deep breath in Exhale it away. Do that one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for that little stretch today, everyone. I hope you got a great workout. I hope you got a great stretch. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.